Hey guys, just as a heads up for those of you that might need it, Zebra's back again and just as unpleasant as ever. So, as before in the last episode he was in, if you don't like the shit he does, the forcefulness, the pushiness, the ignoring what you say and pressing his wishes upon you, then this probably won't be an episode for you. It's nowhere near as prevalent as the last one, but there are a few moments of it. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. And with that said, enjoy the rest of the episode. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Greataxe Gaming. I am Jax, and we are back with Hiveswap Friendsim. Now, when we last left off, we had finished up this first chapter of Volume 8, the Tired Troll. Which I feel that. Oh no, I keep forgetting she's back. That's not going to be good. At all. Anyways, we are going to continue with Volume 8. I'm going to try and make my experiment from last time run a little smoother. In which, the whole organizing the endings by worst to best. So we'll see how it works with this episode. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue. We know this one already. I'm wondering... Chixie. That's it. Remember, I was bitching about wandering around in a bathrobe. Your point is, you need a wardrobe change. You should have asked Elward for one of her rad leather jackets. You could really make one of those work. Geez, this is kind of a crummy neighborhood. And there you go again, making snap judgments. Get a little alien culture into you and suddenly you're an expert. Looks like you found the Alternian nightlife. Well, technically all life here is nightlife. If people are nocturnal here, shouldn't nightclubs be called day clubs? Maybe the lure of dancing and getting smashed with strangers is not enough to get people to brave the blistering sun. You don't doubt you'd brave a stiff breeze for it. Oh, you do doubt you would... Fuck. You doubt you'd brave a stiff breeze for it. You aren't much of a partier. But recently, you are all about new experiences. You'll try anything once. Wait, isn't Chixie the, one of the people Zebra talked about? A long line of people snakes along the side of a building. It doesn't appear to be moving. The club must not be open yet. You consider getting in line, but there's so many people here. You really are more of a one-on-one friendship type. You go around the back instead, to your old friend, the back alley and the dumpster. Distantly, you hear music. It comes on every few seconds and then drops off. Maybe a sound check. Oh wait, was that you hear something else. A musical sigh comes from up ahead. Oh no, that was a sigh. You turn your corner to find a girl standing alone outside a back entrance. A heavy door is propped open with a chunk of concrete, like someone had gouged it out of the street. The girl has on a sweater dress and leg warmers, a bronze sign splashed across her chest. You wonder if you should consider painting a sign onto your own clothes, just to make you seem more normal. Yeah, no, probably no point. You'd also need to paint yourself gray and find a pair of fake horns. Who would do something like that? Sounds like a huge pain with absolutely no benefit. The girl hasn't noticed you yet. She is staring at her feet and sighing. Also, she's making weird little whoops and clicking noises, or singing a few bars of wordless notes, starting low and then climbing up high. Wow, it sounds pretty good. The enclosed space between the alley walls makes it seem like it's coming from all directions. Maybe you should just leave. She looks busy. But then another troll sticks their head around the open door, shooting the girl an unkind look and kicking the cement block doorstop away. Oh, heck. There's really only one reason you would prop open a door. Save. Save. Yes. Okay. Grab the door before it can close. Displaying the dexterity of someone far healthier and far less dressed in a slinky bathrobe, you grab the door before it can slam closed. The bronze-blood girl's attention snaps up and she breaks off in mid-note. She takes in the misplaced concrete and you holding the door. Oh, thanks for catching that. I would have had to go all the way around the front. It must have been the wind. Just what sort of wind do they have here that could pick up a chunk of rock the size of the turtle? Unless wind is urban slang for some rude douchebag. She gives you a quick little smile and darts through the door, letting it close behind her with a solid click. Yep. Locked. The brief gleaming flare of friendship you felt when she smiled at you in earnest thanks, stutters and dies. You really had a moment there, but now she's inside and you're out here, where you will never reap the fruit of glorious friendship you planted with that act of kindness. Geez, what's the point of doing something nice if you don't get any credit for it? Doing something nice. Game over. Womp womp. Time to stand there like an asshole. Like the witness to a disastrous car accident, you stand there and watch as the girl notices the door closing and lets out a squeak, jumping for the handle. She misses it and smacks her knee against the metal frame. Ouch! Damn it! She has a soft musical voice, even when she's swearing. I don't have one of those, I'm sorry. You ask if she's okay. She stops rubbing at her knee and looks up at you. You are quite a bit taller than her, but she looks older than some of the other trolls you've hung out with. No worries, well, at least not about my leg. If you want something to worry about, I'm sure I can come up with some ideas without much trouble. You assure her that you've had plenty to worry about recently, though you appreciate the offer. She gives a fruitless tug on the back door. She knocks. Nobody comes. Oh, excuse me. I've had something in my throat all day. She knocks again. Still nothing. You tell her that someone kicked her doorstop out of the way. She looks disappointed, but not surprised. Oh well, I'll just have to go back around the front. Could be worse. Would you care to join me? Oh my god, you thought she'd never ask. This is working out perfectly. You are so glad she got locked out here with you and the rest of the garbage. I'm Chixie. Chixie Roxmere. Although I'm sure you already know that. Wait. Roimer. Roimer. I bet you it's Roimer because rhymer, because poetry, because... I don't think you're an idiot or anything. You know, meet and greets are usually after the show, but you seem nice. You aren't sure how she figures that, since all you've done is stand around. It's true, though, so you don't protest. You are nice. Super nice. You might just be the nicest son of a bitch on this whole dang planet. You ask her if she's performing here tonight. Of course. Why else would I be warming up in the dirty back alley? You tell her you've seen people do far weirder things, like the Trash Twins. She laughs. You aren't wrong. People around here will do anything for attention nowadays. For instance, you are walking around in an ablution robe. You cough delicately. True. Very true. She's got you there. If you come inside with me, I can give you an autograph. I don't have anything to write with back here. Chixie seems to think you are a fan who managed to get past security to accost her in person. She doesn't seem too upset, though. More like, delighted? You think back many friends ago to when Sarava told you it was dangerous for lowbloods to get popular. You wonder if Chixie trusts you because she thinks you are also a lowblood, or maybe she's just not that popular. You follow her back to the front of the club, past the line of trolls waiting to get inside. A guy whistles at her and she gives him a flirty little wave along with a flat smile. A customer service smile. She shows the bouncer something on her palm husk and he lifts up the velvet rope. They're with me. They're my +1. Wow, you've never been anybody's +1 before. True. A bunch of people in line look annoyed, but Chixie ignores them. You follow her, tripping a little on the hem of your rope. Be careful, huh? You don't want to twist an ankle. Chixie speaks with a lilt, like a character in a musical getting ready to burst into song. You hope you aren't supposed to participate if she does. You're a little too busted for impromptu dance numbers, and you're also liable to flash someone in this robe. See, you should have just kept Sarava's clothes. They were fucking boss. You hear music and chatter from down the hall, but Chixie pulls you in another direction, towards the dressing rooms. You pass several closed doors, stopping in front of one that seems to be in the process of being cleared out. A bunch of shit is spilling out into the hall, clothes trailing out of suitcases, a microphone cord seems to be slithering slowly along the detritus. Charming. God, I can't do anything without someone messing me around and locking me out, and now this. Who did this? I'm seriously out for blood tonight. Looks like someone commandeered her dressing room while she was out, as well as tossed all her shit into the hall. I have to deal with this. I'll be right back. You can borrow some clothes if you want. In fact, I insist. Oh, good clothes. She leaves you in the cramped little room. It's dark in the hall, but everywhere in Alternia is kept darker than it is comfortable for you. You're getting used to it, though. So imagine getting out into the daylight after all this and just God blind! You imagine humans used to have to deal with this all the time back before electricity, provided they didn't die immediately of like, dysentery. You flick on the outline of white bulbs around the mirror. Oh, wow. Even in the soft, flattering light, you look like an A-grade, free-range disaster. Decora's expensive rainbow drinker serum is rubbed off, and now you're mostly just dusty. You wade through a couple of Chixie's suitcases, but everything here is too small for you. There's a couple sweater dresses and a hoodie that might fit, but without a pair of pants, that's gonna get real scandalous real fast. The only thing you find that works in the whole damn dressing room is a floaty purple dress hanging on the back of the door. Definitely not your style. You would never wear anything like this at home. I mean, that's true, but mainly because I don't think I look good in purple. Got nothing against dresses. I don't like my legs being that exposed. But, fuck it. Roll with the punches, right? And not just in violence ways. Fashion ways. You give a little experimental twirl in front of the mirror. You aren't gonna break any hearts, but you'll do. You actually kinda dig it. You are busy admiring yourself when Chixie comes back. She sniffles sharply and there are tear tracks in her face. But she isn't crying anymore. In fact, she looks mad as hell. Oh damn, is she mad at you? Did you manage to fuck up something without even being there? You've got mad fuck-up skills. I got bumped. They kicked me off the lineup. I was supposed to be opening, but some new band came in and they have a purple blood drummer, so the club owner let them take my place. Of course, this is how it always goes. God, she looks so sad. Time to break out your finely tuned comforting muscles. But before you can get those guns out, someone oozes up to the two of you. Someone you recognize. Oh, incredible, Miss Roymer. What are the odds? It must be fate. Well, you chirped you were coming to the show, so I guess the odds were pretty good? Zebra doesn't let this dim his sparkle. He isn't the type of guy to let the facts get in the way. He hasn't even noticed you. He's too busy kissing the back of Chixie's hand. Looking good, baby. I'm kind of a mess. I've been crying. Well, crying looks good on you. Ugh, I hate him so much! Zebra finally glances your way and does an extremely exaggerated double take. Wow, damn. I didn't even recognize you. You clean up really nice, you know? You haven't cleaned up at all, really. You haven't bathed since Decora's fancy ablution trap. All you've done is put on a slinky dress. It's not like you aren't happy to see Zebra. You are. He's one of the many success stories. He's just, you know, the kind of friend you want to think back fondly from time to time, remembering all the good times. Yeah, not necessarily the kind you want to hang out with, or have hang all over you, like he is right now. Chixie looks at his arm around your shoulder and seems momentarily annoyed. Then her expression skips a couple tracks and hits back on neutral. So you've met. Where? Online? In a forum? Can I join? Not in a forum, unless you're talking about the Forum of Life. Oh my god! I want to punch him in his stupid face! He winks. Fate just keeps bringing us together, doesn't it? Just like you and me, Chixie baby. Chixie laughs. Now that she's gotten over her surprise, her entire demeanor has changed. Her body language has relaxed and she keeps biting her lip. She looks like an actor demonstrating bashful on command. Zebra is eating it up. It was really nice of you to post about my EP on your blog. I got a little listens from that. Babe, have I ever told you that I think you're so strong? Seriously, low-blood girls are so strong. Skeevy as fuck! Chixie laughs again. It sounds painful. Maybe once or twice. I love your new stuff. That one song, Poisonous Moon or whatever? Bloody Sun? Right, yeah, exactly. Real good stuff, sweetheart. I can't wait to hear more tonight. Oh, right. He doesn't know Chixie got bumped. Chixie meets your eyes. She seems to be trying to communicate something entirely using her eyebrows. Okay. These both seem like bad options, but, yeah. Okay. Tell Zebra that Chixie isn't going to get to perform. You tell Zebra about the higher caste trolls coming in and taking Chixie's place. She starts making frantic motions behind Zebra's back and shaking her head, but immediately stops when he turns to look at her. Yeah, I knew that was going to be not what she was intending, but I felt like this was the wrong answer, so we're doing it first. We'll see how that goes. That true, babe? It's not a big deal. This sort of stuff happens in the business all the time, or so people tell me. Don't worry about it. No, I am worried. I always worry about low-bloods in terrible positions who can't help themselves at all. Fucking! I'll take care of it for you. You really don't have to. Zebra touches her arm for way longer than is necessary. It's more of a shoulder rub than a pat. Chixie seems to be trying very hard not to shrug him off. Her smile belongs on a Halloween mask, a rictus grin. The two of you watch him swagger off back toward the front of the hall. Chixie lets out a breath. I wish you hadn't done that. He's got a really popular music blog, and he's an indigo, so I have to be polite. One bad review for him and it's over for my career, but I try to interact with him as little as possible. You hadn't realized that Zebra was a musician. Oh, he's not. He just reviews albums and shows, stuff like that. He makes a lot of reposts, but he's got a ton of followers. Don't get me wrong, it's really nice to be noticed, but he's just a little pushy. That's mild. And I don't have time in my life right now for quadrants, you know what I mean? You do. You so do. Does Zebra try what he tried with you on every low blood he meets? You aren't sure if that makes you feel worse or better. Worse. Because nobody should have to endure that. Ew. Chixie talks about him like he's a natural disaster, a tornado that she has to avoid to keep from getting torn apart. Like it's just an inevitability that people would treat her like she owed them so. I don't want to seem ungrateful. You tell her that she doesn't seem ungrateful. From where you're standing, she doesn't seem to be doing anything wrong. She sighs, blowing a piece of hair out of her eyes. Too bad doing everything right doesn't mean that things will automatically go your way. When Zebra comes back, such little time has passed that you don't think he could have possibly done anything. He shows you and Chixie all his teeth. I got it all fixed up for you. You go on tonight. In fact, you are headlining. You're welcome. Chixie's mouth drops open. What? How? I get to do anything I want in my own club. Wait. What? I bought it from the owner. He's just a teal. Seriously, business ownership? I think that's an error, but business ownership is a little ambitious for your mid-blood, isn't it? Oh, fucking! Jesus fucking! Whew. I convinced him that it would just be easier for him and everybody else if a high blood took over. Oh, I hate him so much. I hate him more than the sleazy lawyer man. That's how much I hate him. I've been meaning to get into the club scene anyway. Now you'll always have somewhere to perform, provided you do everything I say all the time. He grins to show that it's just a joke, but there's also something in his smile that you really, really don't like. You regret asking for his help. So does Chixie, apparently. She gets right in your face. Nice work. Now I owe me even more. This is the only club around here that will let low-blood solo acts perform. You can find your own way out, can't you? Justified. 100% justified. Ugh. Right, well, moving on. Okay. Continuing from where we left off, minding my own damn business. You follow Chixie's lead and don't say anything. Zebra will find out pretty soon anyway when the show starts and Chixie doesn't get on stage. He takes off, saying he's gonna go get a spot in the pit. There's no pit here. Her earnest, polite look drops as soon as Zebra's out of her sight. She's letting you see all the bits of herself that she has to hide from other people. You wonder if it's because you don't matter that much, or because she can sense your trustworthy nature. You are a natural optimist when it comes to friendship, so you decide to believe the latter. Come on, I want to get a good look at the jerks who took my stage from me, so I can talk about them on my vent chitter. You can follow if you want. Only like 4 people do. It's not like anyone cares about my problems anyway. You encouraging pat between her shoulder blades. She sniffs and wipes her nose. At least I have you, my one non-creepy fan. At least I think you aren't creepy. I guess I don't know you that well. You assure you aren't creepy. At least not as creepy as that guy. Chixie starts to respond, but then breaks off. Her voice sticks in her throat like she swallowed a bug. Oh wait, they actually eat bugs here, like she swallowed a live bug. Actually, they might eat live bugs. Oh, fuck. Simile canceled. Anyway, Chixie stops talking and you realize it's because she's listening instead. The first band is on, and going from Chixie's expression, this must be the band that scooped her. I can't believe it. I can't. She takes off. You aren't sure if you're supposed to follow, but she swoops back in and grabs your hand to drag you along behind her. You go past the club entrance and up a staircase, emerging in a tiny backstage area. Chixie stops just outside the stage lights. The band on stage is 4 trolls, mixed cast judging from their clothes, although you suppose they don't have to wear the clothes the color of their blood, though most trolls seem to. Law or tradition? Both are dangerous to bro. Oh, shit, I'm wearing a purple dress. Oh, dear. Also, I just noticed my green screen's being weird. There we go. That's my song. They didn't just steal my set. They stole my set list. Her cheeks flush a ruddy brown and she shakes with rage. She begins singing along with them. Twist and pull, breathe the terror of life on hell, spines and gore forevermore on this nightmare island spell. Holy shit, she's metal. Airs above, blight below. I'm knocking on your hive's front door. Love me please, I abhor. It has a kind... Oh no, it has a kind of twangy country feel to it, except it's about murder. Or maybe love? You can't tell. It just doesn't really fit the band on stage's vibe. But it doesn't really fit Chixie's either. But then again, you haven't seen her perform. Maybe she's really different when she gets in the spotlight. She's crying now, tears streaming down her face as she sings. It's all over. Nobody's gonna believe I wrote this music. Some little dirtblood country girl. You remember what Sarava told you about high blood stealing their music and acting like they wrote it. God, that's so unfair. Oh, we've got another choice. That's new. So, we're going to go ahead and mark here. Okay. That sucks. Where's the bar? Chixie looks at you like she's only just remembering she's a physical body and not simply an amorphous blob of sadness. There's a cluster of bottles on a nearby amp. God, more Faygo. Of all the brands that could cross galaxies, of course it had to be Faygo. Chixie grabs what looks like a liquor bottle. Right here. Come on. Not even my vent chitter's enough for this. Back in the dressing room, Chixie upends several suitcases on the floor, mixing her stuff with the other performers. Her give-a-shit-a-meter is down in the red, apparently. She flops down in the pile she's made and takes a huge gulp out of the bottle. A pile? A pile? The pile thing's back again. Apparently trolls like making piles for emotional resonance. I don't fucking get it. I don't know. Wow, have some. It's awful. Encouraging. Come on, it's gross, but it won't kill you. You wish people would stop promising you that. So far it's been true, but you still don't trust it. She takes another drink and then hiccups, then holds the bottle out for you. Great! Peer pressure. Lying on a pile of sweaters with a distraught vocalist and getting wasted is exactly what you wanted to do with your evening. Chixie gives the bottle a shake. Oh well, you sucked smoke out of a bug's ass and you're still here. You drop down on the sweaters beside her. Chixie's dramatic, but you are disappointed to discover that she was not being dramatic about this. It is awful. Right? Have some more. You do. God, that's bad. Chixie's getting a lot tipsier than you. She's drinking faster and she's smaller than you are. Not that you know shit about troll physiology. Come on, let's commiserate. It's hard, you know? You nod. Boy, do you know. The music business, I mean, especially when you're starting out. You have to be visible, but you also can't look like you're showing off. You have to pretend you don't like the attention or fame, even if you do, but sometimes you have to pretend you do like it, even if you don't. If you're a low blood, you have to watch everything you do all the time. If you're a high blood, you can do anything and everyone thinks it's awesome, no matter what. Show business sucks. You want to mention that she's the one who decided to go into it in the first place, but that would be unkind. Nobody here seems to have a job or go to school either. They all just have intensely obsessive hobbies, like painting or music or meat. Instead, you tell her that you're sure she'll write more songs. Sure, and they'll just steal those too. You tell her you are sure that's not true. Shh. Chixie attempts to put a finger up to your lips, but gets it half up your nose instead. Shh, complaining time, not helpful advice time. Oh dang, you can definitely get behind that because you've got some complaints. You take another swig and it burns all the way down. You tell Chixie all about crash landing on a strange alien planet, the broken limbs and hard times and bad wardrobe choices. You skirt around all the amazing friends you've made, though. You don't want her to experience friend envy. Halfway through your harrowing story, you hear something. Chixie is passed out, drooling on your dress. Better than puking. Do trolls puke? Oh well, this isn't a vow of undying friendship, but it's not friendly? Victory? Oh, honey. Oh, honey. You should do something. Yeah. Chixie clenches her fists. Yeah! She reaches into the snarled mess of equipment and comes back with a microphone that only looks a little bit squirmy. So then she walks over to the costume rack and pulls down a mask. It's plain white, like the Phantom of the Opera's mask, jarringly stark against the gaudy organic styles of most everything else on Alternia. She waits for a dip in volume in the song, then gets one right after the bridge. Then she switches on the microphone and takes a huge breath. Shut the fuck up! The shout reverberates around the club. The sound of the crowd dips, then falls off almost entirely. The band staggers to a slow, rattling stop. No one seems to know what's going on. Oh, hell. This isn't what you meant. You meant like egg their tour bus or trash them online. Chixie steps into the light and a murmur goes through the crowd. The band singer lowers their microphone. She's in a short blue dress with long, vicious claws painted red. You aren't up on all the trends, but you're pretty sure that red is edgy. Chixie covers her microphone and says something to the band. The cerulean stares at her for a few seconds before letting out a cascading spray of laughter. Sure, honey, okay. Condescending and sweet, like Chixie is a toddler who happens to wander on stage. She points finger guns at the guy on the soundboard. Razzer, give the lady a beat. Oh. Oh, God. You know what this is. No. No way! You see Chixie's face framed by the lights, focused and intent, all simpering gone. You like that? I wrote it. You hit that? I own it. Coming in hot, trying to steal my spot. Oh, Lord, is this a limerick? Just grab my bulging deep throat. I'm sorry. Wow. A dirty limerick. Holy shit, she's really doing this thing. A rap battle. Jesus. The cerulean girl spits some stuff back. It's just kind of basic. Just general insults about Chixie's blood color and her lyrics being stale. Considering she stole Chixie's song, that doesn't really fly. The crowd doesn't know that, though. They're all eating it up. They probably think it's all part of the show. Some fiery little lowblood coming on stage to shake things up. Paint your claws red, paint your mouth brown, acting like you know what it's like down here on the ground. The crowd whoops. This might be a high-blood-owned club, but there's definitely a lot of low-bloods in the crowd. But it's imitation. I got no expectation. This is your final station. You aren't going to hit higher than this collaboration. You aren't like a rap expert or anything, but you can definitely tell that Chixie isn't either. She gets breathless towards the end of the lines and hits some words strangely, but the crowd is really feeling her. Definitely more than they're feeling the cerulean. Chixie's voice picks up speed and power as she gains confidence, drawing energy off the crowd. You realize you're leaning forward too, making sure you catch every word. She goes through a whole list of the band's shortcomings, including their fashion sense, their talent level, and their interpersonal clusterfuck. They are apparently a pretty well-known group online. She throws in some stuff about them stealing her music, and the crowd oohs like this is a middle school cafeteria. So kill me, call the drones. It won't change a bit of what they all know. When you're a thief, what do you expect? I beat you all square. Hey, show some respect. Chixie drops the mic. The room erupts. Holy shit, that was awesome. She just came up with all that on the fly. The cerulean looks furious, and another troll runs onto the stage to try to get the crowd on control. They're all chanting, "Mask! Mask! Mask!" Chixie runs back off stage, checking both the mask and the microphone back where she found them. Okay, I'm sorry, but okay, but also, how are they not going to know her? Are there that many lowbloods wearing that specific symbol? She grabs you and you run all the way back out to the alley where you met, letting the door close behind you. Guess you're done with that club. Chixie's eyes are round and shell-shocked. I just did that. Yeah, she really did. I just told a bunch of highbloods to eat my bulge. You don't know what a bulge is, but yep. Fuck, they liked me, didn't they? They were cheering for me. You'd say, yeah, you're pretty sure they were. Holy shit, I'm going to be killed. Did you hear all that stuff I said? You can't just say stuff like that. You remind her that she was wearing a mask when she did it. Oh, right. Nobody will know who I am. I'm safe. Oh, but that means nobody will know it was me. You aren't quite following. I'm not going to get any credit at all. God, why does everything in my life have to be so metaphorically resonant? Oh, girl. You feel that. You definitely know what that's like. Hey, that was pretty dope. Both of you jump about a foot in the air. A lowblood in a hoodie and a pair of sunglasses slouches against the brick beside the back door. Either you're seriously impaired today or he is seriously good at sneaking. You got any stuff online? He asks Chixie. She gapes at him. But I was wearing a mask. How did you know? Well, you're standing right outside the door and you're wearing the same clothes you did on stage, so... Oh, right. Clever of you. Don't worry about it. Plausible deniability, right? Catch you later. He slinks off, one hand raised in a casual good guy farewell. Cool guy farewell. Is that who I think it is? Is that the asshole from Hiveswap itself? That's my guess. Because I think this takes place before Hiveswap, I'm not positive. But I think that's, I can't remember his name. Zemna? No, I don't. But you guys know the guy I'm talking about. Dear boy. See? You tell Chixie. Some people will figure out how you are. Possibly just randos outside the clubs, but still, she can do this. She can make her dreams come true. You're totally right. I so can. I guess all hope isn't lost. At least not until another insurmountable obstacle comes along. Thanks for, well, everything. I would have never gone out there if not for you. She hesitates for a few seconds, then goes in for a slightly damp hug. Sorry, stage lights and terror make me sweat. This is adorable. This is adorable. I love it. All right, and that's it for this episode. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Anyways, if you like the video, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to buy me a coffee, the link is down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. As always, if you're interested in checking out my streams, I stream Thursdays at 6 p.m., and I hope to see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Later, y'all.